Hello. I said boom, chicka boom. I said a 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 boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom. I said a boom, 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 chicka rocka, chicka boom. And that's how I roll. Morning, everybody. How are ya? Hey, Roy. Good to see ya. I have coffee. Oh, you love that song. Awesome. Well, I was a cheerleader, so therefore, I can officially do cheerleading things. Like boom, chicka boom. There you go. So, who did I play in Code Geass? I was Rolo in Code Geass. So, all right. Let's see. How are we doing here? Being in the garage, I got to look around for bugs and critters. This place was an absolute mess before. It was a nightmare, and I cleaned it all out. I put sheetrock up, sheetrocked over there, moved everything, got rid of so much crap that had been accumulating here for over 30 freaking years. And now it's having a second use here. We've got a little studio here. Today I'm going to run over to Home Depot, I think, and grab me some paint. Paint this bit right here. You talking with me next week, Otaku Girl? You are? How? Where? What? Hey, Ashley, what's up? Ashley, are you over here as well on Twitch? Because I know you're somebody over here. We're going to wait. I'm going to get some more folks over here. I know my Twitch following isn't exactly all that big yet, but on your podcast on Twitch, we'll join in a bit. Okay. Okay. We will talk. That was you. Okay. Oh, I'm confused, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I said I was going to be there, and boom, I will be there. I was supposed to do another podcast today, a podcast appearance, but apparently they had some technical issues. So therefore, I will. You're over here. Cool. Good to see you. But yeah, so I will have. I think I'm not going to be doing that today. So it'll be me doing my podcast and then screwing off. I don't know, doing other things. And now today is the day that the lawn guys come around, so I'm very hopeful that they don't come around until later on this afternoon. It's also, which is very cool, it's Trash Truck Day, and Trash Truck Day is a stupendous day for my little boy. He loses his freaking mind. You emailed about this earlier this week. We've already talked, right? That I'm going to be on there. Yeah, so, yeah. I'm sorry, I thought you were somebody else. So, yes. And, anyway, so he's losing his mind. Every time the garbage truck guy comes by, he's like, and you got to pick him up and run out. And it's so funny. He's just, he's a kid. He loves freaking trucks and construction machinery, you name it. He's nuts about it. And it's just so adorable. He's just the coolest and cutest kid on the planet. I'll check something out real quick. There we go. Always check under the chairs. We have big spiders here. Big honking ones. Not like Australia spiders that are like crazy. But I just saw a post about a spider. They call it a huntsman spider, and it was literally as big as a dinner plate. It was a foot across. That freaking big. It looked like a crab. I thought it was a crab, and it was like, it's a spider. And they're like, no, they're very docile. They just want to sit around. They just want to eat their bugs and just chill and everything. And I'm like, yeah, that one could conquer a small city. No, thank you. And why? If it's so cute and fun and nice, and why do you call it the Huntsman? Come on, Australia. I'm coming down to see you. Again. So today I'm a little unkempt. I haven't shaved, and my hair's kind of meh. But I don't care, because I've been busy. I'm working. Make things happen. I know you are, Ashley. I know. I'm coming down to see y'all. And it was just announced today on my Twitter and on my Facebook that Spike from Buffy is going to be there. And so there will be Spike and Spike in Australia. Cool. And they announced some more guests, and it's going to be fun. A couple of people from The Walking Dead. I'm like, oh boy. If Glenn ends up showing there, I think it's Glenn, right? The Asian guy who got killed. Oh man, if he shows up, my wife is going to go freaking nuts. She adored him. She cried. That was amazing. So anyway, that's all that's going on here. America does have tarantulas. Not here, not in this house. You're going to find those more in the desert, which, of course, California, desert, so they're not far away. I know they're in Vegas. If you see anything crawling out behind me, just let me know. I can kind of see, way up in the corner there, you can see that there's no ceiling here. So, could be crazy. Anyway, but I want to talk to you guys about some stuff and things today. One of the tenets of, well, I'll talk about it once I start my podcast, but right now let's just chit chat and hey, tell all your friends that I am live right now on Twitch. Tell them to come on over and let's have a chit and or chat. Building this is going quite slow, but I know it's consistency over time. As things happen, it'll get better and better. And I know, and I was talking to taking some training from some of the guys who are, there we go, see my books over there. Some of the guys who are bigger in Twitch, they're all like, you know what, hey, we started small too. Some big podcasters that I know, they're like, hey, I started out with, I had 3 people watching, and this was that way for a while, and then suddenly it took off. And so I'm listening to what they're telling me. So I'm going to be bringing in guests. I'm going to figure out how to do Skype scene or whatever. I'm going to look into that today. Because eventually, I want to wait until I get to a certain number before I start doing that. But I may have a special guest on Sunday. He said he's going to come over and we're going to hang out and cook some dinner. But I'm not going to announce him. You'll have to watch my Facebook fan page for that announcement. If he says he will be coming, then I'll be all right. As a matter of fact, while I'm waiting, let me text him real quick and remind him and see. You guys hold on. La 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 la. On for Sunday. Let's see. Laid back. Stream. But would love to announce you. And have you announce me. All right, let's see. Let's see if he is on, or if he does the LA thing. Oh, I'm just so busy. I know I said I would, but I'm so busy. Everybody's so busy. My network is poor? What are you talking about? My network is poor. Hold on. Network is poor, my butt. Now my connection is great. Now come on. How can it go from my network is poor to my network is great? Am I living in like these waves and stuff? That's just crazy. So, Beta Cesar, you're back. Okay, great. When did you leave? I didn't know. So, anyway, that's what's going on, guys. We're just going to hang out and chit-chat for a bit. I got some notes over here. I want to cover some good things today. And, it's funny. I connected with one of my old coaches, my NLP coach. And, I mean, he's really incredible. Him and his wife are a team, and they're really incredible. And we did one thing. There's a thing called like to dislike. And if you want to stop doing something, this is very, like stop eating something. It's a way to make that happen. And I was like, they're like, okay, does anybody want to stop doing something? And I'm like, me. And they're like, what? I said, I want to stop eating Popeye's fried chicken. I love it, but I can't. It does something to my stomach, so it's just not good for me anymore. I want to stop it. So, okay, bring me up. So to bring me up, I'm going to do the like to dislike, which is, it's basically picturing one and picturing something else and putting them crisscross. It does something. It's very fast. I can do it for people. But I don't want to go into the whole thing here. But anyway, so I was telling about that. It's like it's been like 3 years, and I've not had Popeyes at all since. Even when I think about it, I kind of go, ugh, oh. So it's effective, and I was telling them that. And of course, that my wife is branching out, doing some really good coaching, and she's quite phenomenal. And I will be following in her footsteps as this podcast takes off, and I step into my space more, which I'm going to. I think I have my cover for my podcast lined up. My first cover. I had an idea for a cover, and the guy did not do a good job on it. So I was like, well, that sucks. And I'm like, I don't want to fork down a bunch more money when I've already got something lined up that can work. So I think I've got it, and I got about 10 episodes that are ready to go. And I have to fix the intro and the outro, and but then I can start uploading my podcasts. Woo, 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 woo. I'll have an official Mind Scrambler podcast out there. Yeah! How cool is that? All right. So, in a couple minutes here, I will start my podcast. But until then, I'm just sitting here chit-chatting with you guys. Who else is here? Let's say over here on Unlocked. Hey, guys, if you want, please go over to Twitch and look up Spike Spencer Speaks and join me over there, please. You can do both if you want. It doesn't matter, but it would help me out immensely if you could go over to do that for me. Let's see if I can get you guys in a little better angle here. That's not better. Okay, that's good. That would really help me out. I need to get my viewership up, and I'm not really sure how to do that, but I'm working on it. I'm learning, And this is the point of today's podcast. I'm going to write this down. I'm taking a shot. All right. Boom. Okay, we're about ready to start, everybody. About ready to start, everybody. And my camera just went wonky. What the hell just happened? Okay. I have no idea how to fix that. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Turn it to there. Okay, that went there. I'm going to change it back to here. Boom. There we go. Ah, there we are. How about that? I learned something new today. Okay. Well, here we go. It is 9:15. It is time for me to start my podcast. Let's clear everything out. Oh, got to turn the AC off. The heater off. Turn the AC off. I'd be like freezing my butt off. Okay. That's the fridge. Now it's off. It's going to go off right in the middle of the thing. I got to figure out. I need to put a thing there. Anyway. All right, here we go, guys. Aloha and welcome to my podcast. I am Spike Spencer, and I will be your guide today, taking you through, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. So thanks so much for joining me. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that is actually directly out from my book. It's one of the tenets of Food Game, A Man's Ultimate Recipe for Dating Success. And it is always take the shot. That is the subject for today. So what does that mean to always take the shot? Well, put it this way. Let's go with the dating world. Well, you know what? I'll go broad, and then I'll kind of zoom in a little bit better. Always take the shot means exactly that. If you have something, you have an opportunity, you have something that you want out of life, you have to take the shot. If you do not take that shot, you have a 100% chance of failing. And that is a fact. So the point is being that type of person, becoming the type of person that will move forward and take action will change your life immensely. So let me put it in this term. I'll put it in the dating world term, for example. Ladies, understand men and women are different, and I don't care what you want to say politically, etc., blah, blah, blah. We're different human beings, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And guys want to go up and approach women. That's sort of how it works. Women can totally approach guys, totally good, all fine. But predominantly and traditionally, guys go up to talk to women. And most of them do it really badly. Sorry, guys, you do. My wife gets hit on every day, multiple times a day, badly. And she tells me, she's like, oh, this guy, he tried so hard. It was just awful. Sad. Okay, get it. But you know what? He took the shot. Ha ha! Victory. So it's how you claim victory, by taking the shot. So when a guy goes up to say hello to a woman, let's say, ladies, I want you to understand that when a guy does that, and gentlemen, you need to understand this as well. You feel it, but you don't know why. When a woman rejects you, it signals the same places in the brain as physical pain. So that rejection actually, literally hurts you, and that's why you feel it, and that's why you don't take the shot. In a bigger world, it's the same situation. When you do something and it doesn't work out, then it can physically hurt you. So that is why we get scared, and we don't take the shot because it is a protection mechanism. Now, the thing I want to press on you is that if you don't take the shot, then there's no progress. You have to do something. I can get all into it. You have to become somebody who does the thing to have the things, etc., etc. And yes, that is very valid. But right now I'm just talking about action. At the bottom line of everything is you have to take action. Action must happen for something to happen. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but unless you act upon that knowledge is absolutely worthless. I know people in my life who are quite intelligent, let's say, but when it comes down to the real world, when it comes down to actually putting things into action, they don't do it at all. So they're sitting there and they're like, well, I know about all this stuff. Really? Well, are you doing anything about it? No, but I know it all. Oh, okay, well, that's great. That makes no sense. It's like saying, well, I can tell you how to flip houses. Have you ever done it? No, but I've watched a lot of shows and I've read some books. Let me tell you how it works, pal. I'm like, shut up. You have no idea. Oh, lost the thing here. You have no idea how it feels or what it's like to flip a house or, to do any of that kind of work. You have knowledge of it, but you don't know it because you haven't done it. So when I say take action, you have to actually put something into action and do it. So back with the dating analogy, when you go, say, gentlemen, if you go up to say hello to a woman, then what's going to happen is unknown. It is unknown, and it is scary as hell. Even me, when I was in the top form and everything, before I was writing food game, I was going out, I was doing field research, man. I was going out all the time and meeting women. And I failed miserably many times. I also succeeded many times. And thus, I wrote the book to show you why and how. The point is, I took action. And you have to take action. So, and actually, take imperfect action. Make a note of this right here. So, take imperfect action. What does that mean? If you wait until everything is exactly 100% precisely perfect, you will never act. It's called procrastination. It's, what is the word? It's procrastination and, I forgot the name of it. It's this catchy little term. But it stops you from doing things. It stops you from taking action because you're using everything being exactly how it needs to be, perfect, as an excuse to not take action. Listen, guys, you can go up to a woman with your underwear on your head, screaming in Swahili while swinging corn dogs. You have a chance because you've actually gone over and done something. It depends on how you do it. If you do it in a fun, crazy, cool way, she might be like, hey, cool, this guy's weird as hell. I like it. You know, she may call the cops, and you may not be able to go to Boulder, Colorado anymore for 6 months. Anyway, the point is, take imperfect action, because it doesn't matter how you take the action. It matters that you take the action. And that is decisive. I think it was Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you never take. How about that? And that's true. 100%. I can guarantee you, when you go over with underwear on head, corn dogs swinging, and, speaking Swahili, whatever it is, however you go to somebody, you have a chance. You have a shot. So get in the arena, go over there. She says no, you go, awesome. Hey, how about you? Woo! How about you? Woo! Have fun with it. I'm going to tell you a story. This is a personal story. The Boulder, Colorado, that was not me. This is true. I want to tell you about taking action. Personal story from my life. When I was in high school, I invited this girl to prom, and I really liked her. And she was beautiful, and she said yes, and we were going to have a great time. So everything was great until literally a week before prom. She says, yeah, I think I want to go with somebody else, so bye. I was like, wait, what? Hold on a second. What? And she scalped out. So what was I supposed to do? I could wallow, be sad. I was sad. I was hurt. But I said, okay, how do I turn this into a win? Here's what we do. I said, so I was a cheerleader. So I knew, everybody pretty much. They knew who I was, and I was a wild and crazy guy. And so I went to the table where all the popular girls are. And in high school, there's the tables. Everybody knows where the tables are. It was a long table. And these are all very attractive girls with big hair, because it was the 80s. And I I went to the front, and I addressed both sides of the table. And I said, ladies, how you doing? Hope you're having a great lunch. Listen, so something has happened, and I am now dateless for prom. Yeah, I know. She stood me up at the last minute. But hey, whatever. I'm a fun guy. We're going to have fun. Here's what I'm wearing. I wore a pink neon lame tux coat with tails and black pants and a black shirt. It was a crazy thing. Said, so I need somebody that has a black and white dress who wants to go to prom with me. Okay, here we go. You want to go to prom with me? No. You want to go to prom with me? No. You want to go to prom with me? No. You want to go to prom with me? No. You want to go to prom with me? No. I went down the other side. You want to go prom with me? No. You want to go prom with me? No. You want to go prom with me? No. You want to go prom with me? Okay. Awesome. I'll pick you up at 7. Boom. I went to prom with a beautiful lady. Nothing ever happened. We never dated or anything like that, but we had a fun night and one smooch, and it was great. And Geraldine, thanks. It was a lovely night. We almost got arrested, actually. Did have to go to court. Long story, some other time. After the podcast is over, we'll chat about it. What is my point, guys? My point is I took the freaking shot. Always take the freaking shot. You don't know how it's going to end up. I didn't know how that was going to end up. Everybody could have said no. No, 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 no. But how do you say no to a guy with those big honking balls? Because I got him. And I went and I did it. And so that's what happened. That is an absolutely true story. So that helped me later on whenever I moved out to LA in 2005. Now, that was another big story. It was that, I had a divorce and a bankruptcy. I lost everything I knew and loved, literally. Moved out to LA knowing 4 people. The story's in the book. And you can find it on my website, don'tkillyourdate.com as well. And what happened was I had to start over. And this is what got me to food game, because I used to have game before my first wife, and then I was with her for 13 years, and then boom, here I was, just completely devastated. I'm like, what do I do now? Well, I had to start taking shots. And I took a lot of shots, and then I took shots. And they did not work out very well at the beginning. But as things went on, I got better and better. And I was training myself. I was learning. I was reading. I was watching videos. I was being trained to get myself back in gear, to get myself back into the mindset that would garner the results I needed. And the only way to do that is to take the shots. So I did that. And it hurt a lot. Guys, you know. And ladies, you may not know how much that rejection actually hurts a man, and it does. So you can be nice letting them down. I know you're going to test them, and I'm going to get into that in a second. But and this is not about dating. This is about anything. But I'm using the dating because it's an easy example to follow and understand. So when I lost track of where I was going. Oh, so when I got back to LA and started taking shots, it was painful. And then it got less painful. And then I got pretty good at it. And then I turned it around and started saying, I don't want to go out anymore. I want to invite people over. I want to invite women over to my place and cook, because that's my strength. Play to your strengths, guys. And it was. And it worked like a freaking charm. And that's how I dated for years. And that's how I found Kim, my amazing, stunning, beautiful wife. And that's where the book is. So, guys, if you want to date like a champ, get my book. So, I want to go back a little bit. Now, I just said I would talk about the testing thing. This is another example of tenacity and taking the shot. If you're going to take a shot at something, there's probably going to be pushback. In the example of dating women or going to a bar or whatever and picking up, not picking up, but just approaching a woman, and you say something to her and she pushes back immediately. No, I'm not, no, blah, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter what she says, she pushes back. Well, that is a mechanism to weed out the weebs, actually, because she, like I said earlier, she gets hit on multiple times a day, badly. And she doesn't have time to sit and say, okay, hi, what do you want? Yeah, okay, blah, 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 blah. She's going to say, please, no. 99% of the guys are going to run away and be hurt. And she's like, good, because that is a weed out mechanism. She doesn't want somebody who's going to easily run away and be hurt. What she does want is somebody who's going to go, oh, you just tested me and think I was going to run away. Okay, great. Well, we got that out of the way. So, hi, how are you today? Now you got her attention because you're different. And that's what I'm talking about, tenacity with taking shots. Sometimes the first shot isn't going to work. You're going to have to do another shot. Take another shot. Take another shot. A prime example of taking shots is Michael Jordan, one of the best basketball players on the planet. And he was the number one cat for so long. And he said he could tell you how many shots he lost. I mean, he lost so many game-winning shots. He shot so many things that missed and missed and missed and missed. But he always kept taking the shots. So if you take shots and you expect them all to land perfectly every time, you're living in a wonderland. So you have to expect to get hit. You have to expect to get knocked down. You have to expect to be derailed. That's fine. It's going to happen. You get up, dust yourself off, and get back in the ring and take another shot. That is how you succeed in anything and everything, but you have to take the shot. Now, so when you miss the shot, if it doesn't work out, don't take that as a failure. Take that as an absolute win. Now, why would I say that? If you take a shot and you miss, what happened? You learned. You know one more way to not make that work. Say, great, so you can check that off. Checking things off is a great thing because you go, okay, now I'm not going to waste my time ever again doing that same thing. Now I can try another approach. I believe Thomas Edison, now the numbers are different, but they say either he found 1,000 ways or 10,000 ways that the light bulb did not work. And when somebody asked him, they said, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. He goes, yes, I just found another way that it does not work. That gets me closer to finding the way that it does work. He said, I know 9,999 ways it doesn't work. I only need one that works. One. And that is powerful. So when you're thinking about taking the shot, you only need one. Let that sink in. All right. One more story here. So it only takes one. I just had a great... things are coming in and out of my head today. I'm just like really on fire here. Because I love this. Take that shot, man. You got to do it. Okay. Got it. Regret. Now think about this. When you are on your deathbed, hopefully you get a deathbed and you get a little time with family and everything to say goodbye. Not like out in the wild where a leopard grabs you by the neck and when you look back on your life, and this has been in several books, people will tell you that when people look back on their life, what do they say? They regret the things that they didn't do. They don't regret the things that they did do. They may feel sorry for it, say, oops, that probably wasn't the best idea. But they regret the things that they did not do. They regret the shots that they did not take. I can tell you, without a doubt, that's true for my life. I look back and I think I can tell you like 5 different times when I'm like, dude, why didn't you take that shot? Why the hell? Now that regret can wear at you, can eat at you over time. So I want to take that away right now. Just go ahead and take the shots. And hey, if it doesn't work, go, okay, great, I tried. I'm out. Because otherwise, if you didn't try at all, then what? Then you can just say, yeah, I failed because I didn't try at all. So then, yes, that would be a failure. If you tried and failed, it's not a failure, it's a lesson learned. And about regret, it's so much easier to forgive yourself for something that you tried and failed at, because I did a podcast called Hindsight Isn't 2020. Hindsight's kind of a dick, because everybody looks back on their life through this lens of a 2020, like, oh, everything's perfect. I know everything I need to know because that's where I am now. Well, yeah, you know a whole lot more now than you did 20 years ago. 20 years ago, you did what you did to the best of your ability with all the knowledge that you had at the time. That's it. That's it. That is the sequence. So whenever you say that, there's no failure. You go, oh, okay. Because when you look back at it, you start beating yourself up about it. Well, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? That's not regret. That's idiocy is what that is. Because you can't do anything about that. The past is the past. It is gone. You will regret not trying something. Just trust me on this one. I know. So when you look back, if you think it's going to be worse if you try it and fail and you'll relive it in your mind forever, you can do that hindsight 2020 thing that I just told you and look back and you did it to the best of your ability with everything you had at the time. And let it go. Give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself. You can't go back and forgive yourself for something you didn't do. There's no forgiveness to be had. You go, oh, you could forgive yourself for not taking the shot. It's like, yeah, well, that's inaction, really. So there's nothing to forgive. But I really think that taking the shot is definitely the way to go. Period. Always. It's so much cooler, too. You get better stories that way. You know, think about it this way. My son, he's 2.5. And he is a just one-track mind when he gets something on his mind. And he takes the shot. He takes the shot. He takes the shot. He takes the shot. You tell him, that's a stop. So we're not doing that today. Go over here, go over here, go over here. Takes the shot. Takes a shot. He wants a snack. He wants to watch Blippi. He wants Booby. He wants park. He wants to go to the park. Whatever it's like, park. 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 Now, guys, I'm not saying go up to women and do that, you know, but I'm saying being tenacious and being persistent is part of the key. So if you're going to take the shot, make it count. Get out there and make it count. If it's something you want bad enough, you're going to fight for it. You're going to keep going. You want it inside your body. It's a burning feeling inside of you that you want to go out there. You want to make this thing happen. How bad do you want to make this thing happen? How bad do you want to change your life? How bad do you want to meet somebody? Think about this. Everybody in your life, everybody was a stranger to you at one point. How did you guys connect? How did you talk? How did you meet? Did you go up and say hi? Did they come up and say hi? Everyone here has met somebody that they didn't know somehow. Be a chance meeting in the grocery store. You bump into each other. It's like, oh, my eggs. You know, whatever. So why not take the helm of that and take action yourself? To meet somebody, to do something, to do a project, to ask for a job if you want a job, ask for a raise, you know, whatever it is. Take action. Take the shot. And I'm going to give you something that'll help you. I think I put this on an old podcast, but I'm going to tell it to you now. This is an NLP technique. And it's neuro-linguistic programming for those of you that don't understand what that is. That is kind of the basis for all of like Tony Robbins' teachings, and I'm an NLP certified coach, among other things. So for a goal, let's say you want to, I'm going to stick with the dating example because this is what I teach guys. So let's say if you think you're going to go, you see a beautiful woman at the bar, you're going to go up and say hi, and you think in your head, oh my God, she's going to slap me. She's going to stab me in the throat. She's going to say no. She's going to stomp on my genitals. That's horrible. That's all bad stuff. Now, why would you put that in your brain? It puts you in a wrong place. It puts you in a wrong, you could say frequency, vibration, mood, whatever it is. But you're coming from a place of lack, from a place of insecurity. So you want to put yourself in the mindset, in state, what we call it, so that you are powerful, confident, and cool with whatever the hell goes on. You know, when you're cool with whatever the outcome is, no problem. No problemo, baby. It doesn't matter what happens because I'm bulletproof. When you have no problem with the outcome, you can just kind of, oh, okay, bob and weave. That's what happens. Because understand this, you have zero power over the outcome. You don't know what's going to happen next. Nobody does. You could be walking up to her and suddenly a Doberman attacks you. Who knows? It could be anything. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man could stomp the whole place. So you don't know, so let that go. But what you can do is kind of future pace and put yourself in a good space. And we do this with anything, any goal that you have. Everybody listen to this. Any goal that you have, you can use this process. Now here's how it works. Think about the outcome that you want. What is it? whether it's a real estate sale, a date, or whatever it is. What is the outcome you want? Think about that in your head. Now, think about something that solidifies that outcome. For example, in a real estate transaction, what would solidify that outcome for me? It would be the title company handing me a check with lots of zeros. That is like, yeah, because it puts me in that state of, yeah, I won, I did this, yeah. So when you're in that state, you're in the state where you would be feeling the feelings as if you completed whatever this task was incredibly successfully. You're already there. So for the date, it might mean she gives you a kiss at the end of the day, whatever it is. So from where you are right now, you can close your eyes if you want. You can close your eyes and picture a timeline, an arrow, wherever it is, to the future. And from where you are right now, let's say the future is, 2 days from now. So you are going to think about where that future is 2 days from now. You're going to go up above where you are, float up above, and glide down that arrow towards the future. And you're going to see that right below you, once you get there, right below you is the action, the ending action of whatever happens, you getting the check or whatever. Go 15 minutes past that. And then sit down into the arrow. Go back down. So now you're on the same level as the thing. Now turn back and look at the event. And you watch you having the feelings, feeling the feelings. And you say, wow, okay, that's me. That's me right there. Dancing because I've got this check. Dancing because she just gave me a kiss. Dancing because we won the game, whatever it is. You're all excited. And that's the feeling. And you're watching this. And you're like, wow, that guy's having a great time. How awesome is that? I love that. Now, if you want to, step into that. Be the guy and feel those feelings. Go, yeah, this is so freaking awesome. Feel how that feels. Sit with that for a second and then step back out to where you're 15 minutes past it, and then float up, and then come back and get down into present to where you are right now. Now, this is all subconscious mind exercise, but what you have just done is you haven't just thought, wow, that could be a good outcome. No, you've gone to that outcome. You've gone past that outcome. You've witnessed this outcome from outside yourself, and you've stepped in to feel the feelings of that outcome, and then you've stepped back out from that and looked at it again and floated above and out over it and back into yourself. That is powerful because now you go into whatever interaction you're about to go into with the certainty that you've already had the positive outcome. You've already seen the positive outcome. You've already felt the positive outcome. So you already know the best scenario. So you just walk on over there and go, hi, how you doing? I already know you're going to say yes. I already know we're going to close this deal. I already know we're going to win this game. So let's just get on with it. Come on. That's how you do it. That is a great tool to help you take the shot. Because if you don't take the shot, none of that happens. None of it. And then you walk out of the restaurant or away from the real estate deal and you look back on it years down the road and go, man, I should have said yeah. I should have said hello. I should have made an offer. I should have done something. And shoulda is awful. When you start shoulding all over yourself, it sucks. It stinks. So don't do that. All right. I hope this has helped you today. Give you some tools, some thoughts, some ideas on how important it is to actually take the shot, to try, to make something happen. Not just try, but try with the certainty knowing you are going to get what you want from a place of confidence, from a place of solidity. And that is a powerful, powerful place to be. And I know you can do it. I've done it. I still work on it every day, man. These things that I'm teaching you, I put them into practice. I do these things. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It is what it is, and it works out exactly as it's supposed to work out for you and for everybody around you and everybody involved for the highest and best good of everyone. That is how it works. That's how the universe works, guys. We'll figure it out. We'll talk more about this. So follow the podcast and check out some of the old episodes as well. because like I referenced before, the hindsight thing, you'll want to hear that one. That's a good one. All right, guys, this is the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate it. Get out there, make this an extraordinary, amazing day for you and everybody else you know. Take care. That's it, guys. That was the podcast. All right, turn on the heater. It's cold. My legs is cold. All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to go over here. You guys are not saying a lot over here on Unlocked. Let's go over here to Twitch. We got some stuff here. Okay. So, let's go down here. So, some of you new guys over here on Twitch, whenever I do my podcast, I do the 3 claps, then I do my podcast, then I come back and answer questions because I can't do it while I'm doing my podcast. So, let's see. Octavia saying, good things come to those who wait, directly opposing your opinion. What do you think of it? Good things come to those who wait. It depends on how you wait. If you wait, nothing's going to come to you if you wait, unless it's from Amazon. It's funny because I'm reading a book right now called Dollars Flow to Me Easily. It's not that you wait and they'll come to you. It's how you think. And then as you move along, things will be attracted to you. So they will flow to you. But if you wait too long, you die. So there's that. Let's see. My best friends spent hundreds of dollars on lessons and books for entrepreneurship. Sure. About a month ago, he had a timestamp on Facebook and he said he wouldn't go anywhere with it. He knows a lot about it, hasn't made a move. That sounds like they're stuck, and understand that. It happens a lot. Entrepreneurship is very, very difficult. Kim coaches entrepreneurs right now. I can, but I don't really coach entrepreneurs right now. I coach people in relationships, communication, connection, and some voice. And the thing is, everyone has their own story. It's what's going on the inside. So for them, that person, I would recommend The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. I would recommend Dollars Flow to Me Easily by, I forgot the guy's name. Those are mindset books. I have my own challenges right now, and it's mindset, and I know it. So I'm doing the work, and it's very powerful. I would look into neuro-linguistic programming as well. I also, if they're interested, I'm doing a special this year, Make 2020 the Year You Love. It's usually $149 for a 90-minute strategy session. I'm charging $99 right now, probably until Valentine's Day. So more than welcome to talk to me. I can help them. Let's see. Have a chance to go to prison, I'd say. I don't know. I think it was about the corn dog thing. I know. Not a personal story. Take this isn't interactive and head out. Yeah, sorry, Octavia. It is interactive now, but you were new. Okay, Dom. Thanks, Dom. You knew. In the shape of voice, is quote, if you want to know how she feels, then you should just ask her out. If she says no, you'll have your answer. Sure, that's fine. And it all depends on how you do it. It doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you say it. Which is what inspired me to ask out my current girlfriend. Awesome. Good on you. Hey, Octavia, it sounds like you took the shot. What? Yeah, there you go. Take another shot. Yes, just how I like my alcohol. Good on you. I know that. I'm Irish, so every now and then but I drink wine nowadays, and I sip it, so I don't. That was years ago, the craziness. We don't do that anymore. Let's see. What do we got here? Park. That's funny. Let's see. Held a message for no reason. Sexual. Allow. Will post to chat. Okay. Dot presses. There we go. Bop 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 a dop bop a doo doo doo. Hold on a second. Would definitely suggest putting interactivity is later in your panels then. Interactivity is later. Twitch is founded on interactivity as opposed to YouTube. If you want to do something like this, people need to know. Oh, I know. Believe me, Octavia, I have been putting it out there. I'm doing everything I can to let people know about Twitch. So it will build. It will build. It just takes a little time. Yeah, I want to be completely interactive. And that's how I'm doing my podcast. So it's the first 15 minutes is interactive. And I usually have mods on here. And like Dom said, he let you know. During the podcast part of it, I'm not interactive. Then I'm interactive. And like Sunday night. So I do Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 10. And then Sunday night is 100% interactive, and I call it Food for Thought, and I cook and just, have a good time. And I might have some friends over on Sundays, and I may do guests in the future. I've just got to get my viewership up a little bit because all of these actually record, and then I put them over on YouTube. So if anybody wants, you can go to my YouTube channel, and all the videos are there, unedited, just like this. And I say, hey, you know what? My podcast is in the middle. If you want to watch that, great. I am pulling the audio and making that my actual podcast, and that's going to be up on iTunes and Spotify and all those places soon. Yeah, exactly, Octavia. I know. And that is something I'm working on. There will be, I'm still learning all this. I'm so new to Twitch, but I know there's a bot that like every 5 minutes will put a little disclaimer that says, hey, Spike can't answer questions until after, yada, yada, yada. I'm working on that, and I've got a couple of mods right now that are helping me out. So I'm learning, just like you guys. But you know what? Look at this. I'm taking the freaking shot. Just like I preach, guys, I'm doing it. It's imperfect, but I'm working it. I'm learning it. So, cool. Octavia, so do you have a stream as well that you got going on? Yeah, and let people know, everybody, Octavia, everybody here, and I say this every time because this is how I'm getting the word out, is pretty much organically at this point. Let everybody know I am the personal help guy, the personal growth guy for the gaming comics industry. There's no one else doing what I do as far as I know. There's maybe one other person that's doing something similar. And I want to be that guy because there's nobody doing this in this arena, and I know you guys very well because I've been talking to you guys at conventions for 14 years. I know you want what I'm teaching you guys because I do it. I teach this live at conventions in front of thousands. And I get people coming up to me all the time afterwards, and they're like, dude, that was amazing. I never thought about this that way. I never thought about this that way. You saved our relationship. You saved my marriage. Seriously, I've had people tell me that. So I'm serious about this because not only am I a voice actor, but I'm also a trained NLP coach. I'm a trained bank code trainer with bank code for the bank personality sales training system, which is incredible for relationships. Plus, I've been teaching Don't Kill Your Date for over 14 years. So I've been doing this for a while. And, I've got my book that was an Amazon bestseller in 2 categories. What? I can kind of say that. And I've got other books I want to do as well. And I'm going to get those done. This is something that I love to do, though. I love to hang out and talk to you guys and help people. So please ask questions. Hey, Michael, didn't see you there. Michael, good to see you. Beta says our buffering, blah, blah, blah. Love to say I did. Yes, Declan does love to say I did. I did. When you say, did you poopy? I did. There you go. I don't say that because nobody asked me if I poopied. So, did you poopy? I go, I did. Don't kill your date if someone is out murdering every person they take to dinner. I think it's a bit late. Well, it's called Don't Kill Your Date and Other Cooking Tips. So it was dating through cooking. That's originally what became Food Game. So these are the panels that I've been teaching for a long time. I originally wanted to do Don't Kill Your Date and Other Cooking Tips as a TV cooking/dating show. I did a pilot, a little Kickstarter thing many years ago that just was awful. But hey, we took the shot. And I'm working on, I'm going to keep moving forward with it. And something will happen. Something's going to break. And I know that. I believe in that. Because like I said, I do that technique. I look in the forward and I'm like, okay, I feel it. I know what this feels like. I turn around and go, yes, I did that. That's me. I'm stepping in. Boom, I feel this. Yes. Step out. Wow. Okay, and then I go back. I'm like, all right, I know how this is going to end. Let's go. It just gives you a better prerogative. It gives you a better view, a better idea of what success looks like. And when you get that success, it's not about success. And this is something, Octavia, for your friend, the entrepreneur. It's not about the success. It's about the feeling that you have. There's a lot about vibrational frequency, etc. And it sounds woo-woo, but science is backing it now. Quantum physics, the quantum realm is phenomenal. Another good book, The Biology of Belief, is there as well. Because there are struggling entrepreneurs everywhere. I'm a struggling entrepreneur. You know, look at my Twitch. I'm not like successful with this business here yet. So I'm starting this business. I'm starting my coaching business. I've been speaking for years, but I haven't been actively coaching. I'm starting a coaching business. With my voiceover, I'm working, but I'm not working anywhere near the level I want. So in that realm, what am I doing? I'm building my business. And real estate, I'm getting back into real estate as well, doing some investments. I may put that on hiatus for a while and really focus on all of this and the coaching world. But we'll see. We'll see what shakes up. Because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm going to keep taking shots. Just like you guys should be. Just like everybody should be. Take those shots. Don't live in regret. All right. I'm not going to tell him that. Just tell him he's going. Wait. I'm not going to tell him that. That'll just tell him he's going in the right direction when he clearly isn't. No, that's not what I said. I do not. Oh, you do not want him to be successful. You do want him to be successful, but he does need to realize that he's going to need to work like a normal person to build up the stability required to do entrepreneurship. Possibly. I don't know the story. I've dealt with a lot of entrepreneurs. My wife deals with entrepreneurs, 7-figure entrepreneurs. So we know a little something about this. And the point is, it is in the mind no matter what it is. No matter who you are, where you are, even if you're working for somebody else, it really comes down to mindset. And that's what's going to discern you from others. Because Kim just came back from a week with Tony Robbins in Business Mastery in Florida. So, yeah, she's on fire. So we got some stuff. And she's also a certified high-performance coach with Brendan Burchard, who is Oprah's coach. So we got some pretty good teachers. And, they work with some of the biggest people in the world. And they work with some of the people who are just starting out as well. So, stay tuned and check out some of the other podcasts. Have your friend watch some of these. Because these are all rooted in entrepreneurship principles. Because I've been an entrepreneur for 30 years. After the last job I had was bartending back in 94, I think, something like that. Absolutely. Hey, that sits right there with me. Mindset is great, but mindset isn't reality without action, which is just what I said. Perfect. Awesome. That is a great place to end. A year, not a step of progress. That happens sometimes. That happens. I know the story. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I don't like that t-shirt. I'm going to get a new one. All right, guys. I'm going to see you all later. It's time to go bye-bye. Octavia, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so very much. Jamie, hey, thanks for joining me here. Hey there. I'm leaving now. I'm knocking out of here. But join me next Sunday night. I may have a special guest. Watch my Facebook fan page. And my Twitter. I'm waiting to find out if he is certain, and then I will blast it out and let everybody know. Please come and watch. We're going to hang out and do some, I think I'm going to do some stir fry. I don't know. Do some Chinese. And that'll be it. So have a wonderful day. Guys, seriously, watch some of the other podcasts. Tell all your friends about this, and let's build this for our community. We can do this. We can help people, and I want to help you guys. And I'm bringing you the best stuff that I got and the best stuff that I'm learning from some of the best coaches on the planet. So stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys next time. Adios, everybody. I'm stopping streaming.